bring to light Scapeshift. Average of 3-2, had a 5-0, a couple 4-1s, one 4-1s, and 2 3-1s. Sounds like it's close to 50%, but I guess you have an average of 60%. We're playing against Ozark Games. Oh, guess this is a keep. It's not the most exciting hand, but the next ban restricted announcement is on I guess I get snow-covered forest. Sorry, it's on July 8th. That's what I meant to say. Search for Tomorrow, I think, is the best card in the deck. So they are playing Phoenix, which is what I expected after seeing all that. Am I getting 3-balled? 3-balled by the 3-2 Flying Haste? Looks like it. Alright, 6-balled overall, but that's fine. I think I'm going to actually play Sakura-Tribe Elder this turn. This is Songjin.deck. He donated for it as well. I'm already at 13. How did that happen? So the problem is this won't have Death Touch, but it will next turn. Next turn I'm going to have 5, so I can actually go Teferi, bounce that, and play Coatl, and hope to draw something good. Oh, alright. I guess I'll bounce that with my Teferi. Probably. I'll have 6. Thinking the Ice Phoenix. Yeah, it's sweet. Not sure it's actually any good. Do I have any opinion on that? Not really. Not offhand anyways. So I guess I'm going to need blue-green. I'm going to need blue-green for that, and I'm going to need 1 white-blue for that. So this should get a... This should get this, and this should get another island, I guess. It's kind of awkward. This is not that awkward. I don't have anger in my main deck, but... Cinder Glade comes into play untapped. So I basically need to tap like this and bounce Thing in the Ice, then use Coatl to trade with the Phoenix. Not so good, but I have a bunch of Cyclers in my hand. So hopefully it's okay. Don't think I've made any egregious mistakes yet, but It's hard to tell sometimes. Phoenix going to attack me or Teferi? Right, Teferi. Okay. So here's my plan. The deck list should be updated on the Cardboard Life extension on the left-hand side. Let me know if it isn't, and I'll try to fix things. All right. This is kind of scary, actually, like, still. I guess if I draw Scapeshift, I win, though, so it's not that bad. Or I can instant speed, like, search for tomorrows and stuff. No! I needed that one! Oh, why is there one in my hand? On the flip side, they're running out of spells for their Phoenix return, so maybe I'll just draw Scapeshift. That would be good. Really sucked that there was one in my hand. Maybe they won't click on it. No, they got it. That's so brutal. I agree. It's a brutal surgical. No, like, I'm actually really likely to die next turn, I think, because they have 13 showing. Maybe they have too many lands in their hand, but I actually really did need that Coatl to stabilize the board. Essentially, after the horror flipped, I would be able to block inside combat. Alright. Guess I'll get another plains. I feel like I'm dead, though. That ended not great for me. Really, really needed that Coatl. A lot of them have been playing a little bit of both because of Finale. Like, you would actually prefer... Ooh, are they sinkholing my Teferi? Looks like it. Well, that sucked. Alright, you got it. That was sad. Draw. Draw. Nope. Would have lost anyways. I guess they shuffled my deck, so I don't know what it was before that, but that's mostly not the point. I think I was unfavored from there. What sucks for some? I think this is not good. Think Remand's... This is kind of tricky. What am I... I think I'm going to take out Ojutai's command because it's so clunky, but maybe that's wrong. Not sure. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing that. I could also take out Snap for the same reasons. Guess I'll shave like one Remand. Remand strikes me as really, really not good versus a deck full of one-mana spells. So I'm actually going to cut all the Remands. Think. Maybe I just side in the annoying creatures. This is a hand. Alright, gonna keep. Yeah, it's possible I wanted Force of Vigor. I might end up regretting that, I think, but whatever. Actually, I think I am gonna regret that. But I did side in creatures, so that is a nice sidestep for the Blood Moon. I actually think I'm going to fetch Forest with this, and then Island with this. Everything's snow covered. Again, the snow permanents matter for Ice-Fang Coatl, so it's kind of nice. They're already at 17, so Scapeshift is essentially lethal, so I don't have to worry about that. What's up, Aaron W. Kent? Thanks for everyone hanging out. We are streaming for charity still. Though I'm sort of getting my face beaten in. I think there's, what, like 9 days left on the counter? I can't even remember now. Maybe 7. Kind of hoping they just like go all in on flip. I don't really want to path them because I think giving them lands is like pretty dangerous. So I'm trying to avoid doing that if at all possible. Put on bottom with opt. That's a good sign. What did their Sound Visions do? Two cards in the bottom. Okay, so that's all good signs. If I were to play Standard this weekend, what would I play? I don't know. I haven't been really keeping up. I'd probably play Modified Sultai Dreadhorde again. Mostly because I really enjoyed that deck and I think it's still fine. But I really don't have, like, an educated opinion anymore. If that makes sense. Nice that I got to exchange that for that. Flash Baleful Strix never had it so good. Alright, well, we only have lands, so I'm just going to play land go. Again, I want to save this for, like, basically surprising one of their creatures. Interesting. So they have like a negate in their hand. 4-color Dreadhorde and Esper Hero. I think that both of those decks are fine too. Alright. So I'm going to take 2 damage to leave up both Coatls. It's a little bit aggressive to do this, but I think it's reasonable. Spell Pierce. So, one thing I've actually discovered is Spell Pierce is not great versus Scapeshift because they naturally tend to get a lot of lands into play. And that's sort of what's happening here. Well, they hit a looting, which is good for them. Free cards are good, essentially. Like, milling yourself in that deck is almost always correct, I feel. 2 Phoenixes. Okay. So flashback to looting. They're bolting me. Alright, I'm gonna try to block with this Coatl again. Oh man. Alright, well I'm getting good exchanges for these Coatls, but I'm also... Ooh, I think that's actually good. So I want to tap like this, I guess. Fortunately, I don't have a... I do have a 3rd white source, but it would cost me life to play it. So I don't think I really want to do that. I think going to 9 is just not great. Actually, maybe it's fine. They've already expended 2 bolts. Right. I guess this is fine. It's sort of transparent what's going on here, unfortunately, but I guess I could be bluffing like Ojutai's command. Well, why didn't it come back? Because last turn they played flashback looting, bolt me. That's why. Veto Rusher. Another Spell Pierce. Nothing to be sorry about. Alright, so they've generated a lot of velocity, as the kids say. Is this a finale of Promise? Alright, well... Sort of gives up the goose, but that's okay. Okay, well, if I get my turn, which it's looking pretty likely I will, I'll have Bring to Light for Scapeshift, with Teferi protecting it, essentially. So I think I'm fine. Kind of weird that they still have Surgical Land versus me. I don't think it really does very much. I still have a Path, which is nice. And they only have 2 cards in hand, so... Oh, now they only have 1 card in hand. So I think they're mostly screwed. They start a Sinkhole and a Mountain. Alright. It's fine. Now they're Hellbent. And I will just Path one of their Phoenixes and they lose. Two, three, four, five. So 1. Oh, I have to click on that. I'm not sure. Sungjin said he was doing well with it, but I think it might not be that good, but... One, two, three, 4. Wait. What did I do? The hell? Did I click on a plains by accident? Wait, did I click on a... Oh my god. I thought I clicked on 3 Steam Vents and 2 Stomping Ground. Alright, well, it's not the end of the world yet, but that's really annoying. Alright. It really is not the end of the world yet. I can clear that out. Plus and say go. Wow, that was really, really frustrating. Alright, did, like, the land move in my library? Well, I don't want it in the deck of those, but... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I have 4 mountains left, so it's not the end of the world. One real problem is I don't have a second green. Interesting. They would go for that instead of for my Scapeshift. Can someone at least guarantee that, like, the library shifted so I clicked on the wrong land? Right. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch it out bigger this time. Had it. They concede this time, but not last time? This is so confusing. Wait, can someone explain to me why they conceded this time but not last time? I don't understand. Also, it actually just occurred to me that these probably are supposed to be in my deck. So I'm going to side out Huntmaster and probably... Maybe Baloth sucks. Right. You know the saying, play poorly, you never get punished? Well, that just happened right here. This looks like a pretty easy keep. If I get Blood Moon, whatever. They went pretty deep without having Blood Moon that game. Oh yeah, this is a nice combo, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. Top both. Alright. That was a good draw, I think. Also, a good call, Wumpa. Good call. I'm not going to say that I knew that, because I didn't actually know that. But maybe I would have read the card. I actually did not see through your trick, if you want to. Look, haven't we established you can't just, like, go around tricking me like that? I'm getting a basic forest, because I think if I'm going to beat Blood Moon involves getting basic lands. If I get mooned right here, it'll sort of suck. But I can beat down with, like, sort of mediocre creatures and hope that's good enough. Did not... Maybe I was supposed to side this in, but whatever. Although they're fetching non-basics every turn makes me think they don't have it. Interesting. Staple Huntmaster this Edward. Yeah, it sure is. Sure is. Surgical in a sinkhole. I'm going to assume they don't have Alpine Moon for the point you're bringing up a Loompa. Alright, I think I'm going to get Snow-Covered Island. Note, if they actually go for a Blood Moon next turn, I could respond with Ice-Fang Coatl to look for Force of Negation. Maybe a Crackling Drake. Oh, it's a Phoenix. I don't really care about that. This is a good exchange. Oh, they conceded? So they must have just flooded out. Alright, 1-0 so far. Played not perfectly, but our deck bailed us out. Wow, the Strix looked really, really, really good in those games for what it's worth. Like, phenomenally good. Force Snow Karn deck? Don't know what that is. Is this a keep? Seems kind of bad, but alright. I was also thinking Mole, but this hand's way better. I feel like I want that land, though. Lands and spells. I know, right? Can't wait to get gacked out. Really, you would have Kalum? Well, there goes my search. Alright, so now it's time to play Cinder Glade tapped. Because it's going to basically be a tap forever, whereas these lands have the option of being untapped at any point. And when playing against Jund, good old-fashioned Jund matchup. It's not going so well, but I can always draw something off the top. Thoughtseize. Alright. Well, my hand kind of sucks. That's kind of brutal. I think it's time to just keep all my lands and discard my spells and hope to top deck. So I think I'm going to discard Bring to Light. This is kind of a problem. Maybe they'll die to their mana base. Why, God? Why? Why? Oh, I'm so dead. I know, I remember. I've played Jund vs. Scapeshift many times from the Jund side. Winning games usually involve Liliana. Alright. Time to discard Path to Exile. I think hypothetically this matchup is fine. Oh, they have no green? Bob is her one con. They can edict themselves for Bob basically at any point. And yeah, they hit a land, so it's off the table, I think. And the real problem is, how am I supposed to assemble critical mass? I think that's an enormous problem. Whoa, that's a nice one. This card is sweet. I guess this was in the PTQ winning list. Right. Maybe they'll just ult now and then die to their Dark Confidant. Seems really unlikely, but it is hypothetically possible. I do not foresee that happening to them. Choose a pile to sacrifice. I choose that pile. I can top deck Anger this way, or I can draw a Bolt and hope they flip Bloodbraid. Anger or Bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Play lands, you go. See if they have a 7-drop. Spellfire, I used to do that from the Jund side. Alright, they did not flip Bloodbraid, so I would have lost to even if I peeled Bolt. That really sucked. I got butchered really badly right there, but that's okay. Remand's actually okay nowadays, I think. These are good. Kind of think Teferi Time Raveler is not very good. Do you all agree with that? I think this card is bad. I think Timely is okay. Might not be better than okay, really. What else am I allowed to cut? Maybe Anger of the Gods? Kind of feel like Anger is not that great. I don't want Negate, I think. But it is close. I think I'm going to leave them in the Bring to Lights because I think what can also happen is that you have 6 lands and you just have to top deck one of your 6 to kill them. So I'm gonna go like this. And just hope like that doesn't happen again. Obviously it could, but this is fine. This might have to get Steam Vents, I guess. Put it Mold, which is kind of good for me. They're probably taking Remand or Coatl, and I would guess Remand. Alright, well, I'm going to just deploy the Flash Tricks here. If they play Tarmogoyf, it'll be a 3-4. If they play Dark Confidant, I can... Ooh. Alright. Okay. So I guess I can Coatl into Bolt it. Which is kind of sweet. Aggressively shocking myself is not even that bad because of the timely as well. Alright. Who's the beatdown now? It's me. Nice. So I played the Snow Plains because I didn't want to discard it. I actually probably am going to discard Bring to Light this game to whatever happens here. Wow, that is some value. It's kind of sweet. Discard those. Oh, I need to tap better, I guess. Opponent's certainly doing their damnness to outvalue us, which is kind of interesting. I think it's Timely's time to go. So I can ding Liliana for 2. Play my land, say go, and flip Huntmaster. Yep. And kill an elemental, I think, is probably the play. Note, I can use Bring to Light to immediately flip this back, which is kind of sick. Can eat 3 creatures, 4 creatures, 3 creatures. Probably going to end up pathing it after they spend all their mana to do that. Pathing my own creature. Oh, I guess it is lethal. They can go to 15. Guess it's better to do that then. No, it is lethal, right? Because they would have to fetch to gain a life. Oh no, I need 7 lands, that's right. Nah, I'm just gonna play it slow. Maybe that's crazy, though. One thing I want to do is insulate myself from discard. So I think I'm just going to path their thing and then untap and just Bring to Light for whatchamacallit, Obstinate Baloth. Or I could just take 4, I guess, right? Right. I guess I can actually just take 4. That's actually the best play, I think. Yeah. If I draw a land, I can just path on my turn for lethal, right? No, I can just wait. That's actually the best play. It's the only case where it's not the best play is if I draw exactly Valakut the Molten Pinnacle, which is only in 2 of. So I think this is actually the best play. If I draw Valakut, my play looks stupid, but if I draw any other land, it's fine. So that's why I don't want to fetch. happens if I just attacking? See, they're showing 7 damage. Do I want to attack them with this? Don't think I want to attack them with these two. Because attacking them with the Ravager is actually pretty good. We're actually pretty close to showing lethal, I think, is the reason to do that. If I attack for 4, puts them to 4, they could block and then unearth it, but whatever. Or not unearth it, just exile it from their graveyard. But this is fine. Well, they can't deal me 7 damage in 1 card, so I'm fine taking that. Alright. Oh man. Alright, now I think it's time to burn this for Obstinate Baloth. I guess I could actually bring to light for just Sakura-Tribe Elder, right? Whoa, where's my... Oh, this is a Windswept Heath. So I'd have to take 2 to... Alright, I think I'm gonna just bring to light for Sakura-Tribe Elder. I don't know if that sounds crazy to y'all. Oh no, I could get the 4th color off Cinder Glade. I think probably making Sakura-Tribe Elder is better though on average. Do I have a... I do have other snow basics in there. Alright, so I'll get plains. Note, this flips my Huntmaster, so I get another token, which is good. I think I'm going to just stand pat now. No reason to attack, really. So, like, they can exile... Yeah, sure. They can do that. I guess if they draw exactly Fulminator, this kind of sucks for me, but whatever. I guess it's not even that bad for me, right? So... Nice. Trying to think if there's any instant they could have that would mess with this plan. Another thing I could do is just path their guy and attack with all my creatures. See, that's... So they would block here and take 5, 6, 7, and I bolt them. So I guess they can go to 9, and then their best block is here. So 5, 6, 7, and I bolt them. I guess this is vaguely safer because I mean, I actually don't think they have anything, but... Yeah, this Huntmaster has been absurd this game. Kind of sick. They got Mountain. There's probably something I'm not playing around by making this play, but whatever. Bolt you. Alright, you can see my deck. Definitely not really worried about Surgical Extraction because A, we only have 2 Scapeshifts in our deck. And B, I don't think it's even that good versus us, like, generally, overall. Because, like, the way this deck is constructed, it's not even... What's the best way of putting it? We just have enough threats, I think, is the reality. Could take out the Remands, but I don't even know what I would prefer to have over them. Noble Helium? Not sure. It's hard to evaluate. I think Remand might be worse than Teferi on the draw, but it's close. I still have to leave in 1 Remand, no matter what. I guess, since they showed us Seasoned Pyromancer, Rip is not the worst. I'll side out a Remand for a Rip. Maybe I'll side out 1 Scapeshift for 1 Rip. Maybe that's crazy, though. Maybe Teferi's just not that great, period. Like, the problem with Teferi is if we're on the draw, I guess it hoses Cascade. Alright. I'm gonna have the Teferis in my deck. I think it's a close decision. Well, this hand is not keepable. There are no lands in it. So, I guess it's not exciting, but I'm gonna keep that one too. Oh my god, I didn't get turn 1 discard spelled. That's insane. Skip over Forest. Right, maybe we're okay. Depends on what their draw exactly looks like. I've always thought these matchups are really more dependent on the Jund draw than the Scapeshift draw. I have to play a blue source. Which one would I rather get blown up? Probably... Oh, I guess I could just play Island to play a brown Fulminator. So that's actually probably the best play. Sucks. Hashtag mana traders. Fine, Gersh. Guess we'll get Plains to draw towards Supreme Verdict. Or I could just draw nothing. So the problem with playing Valakut is if I get Fulminator plus Surgical, it sucks so much that I think I should try to avoid it. I have enough land drops that I can afford to do that, I think, so I'm going to. In which case, which land do I want to play? Probably Steam Vents because they know about it. Just have to hope I don't get Fulminated. No, well, maybe, but I don't know, like... and 6. I'm at 7. Do I know anything in their hand? Hit those. So I could Verdict, but I think that might be a cowardly play. I think a better play might just be to play Stomping Ground tapped and play Coatl, block Tarmogoyf, and then untap, try to kill them with Scapeshift off Bring to Light. I think that is my actual game plan. Well, I don't want to do that because they can just ping it with... Oh, I need land number 7. Oh, maybe this was bad then. Alright, well, this was probably a punt then. So now I have to get lucky. Sucks. Oh my god. Yeah, Valakut needs basically six mountains out. Well, probably would have lost. This kind of sucks a lot, though. I guess I was dead no matter what I did, right? I mean, I guess I could have brung to light for a Supreme Verdict, but that seems like not a very good play. It seems like I'm just delaying my losing if I do that. But I could be wrong there. I feel like that should be a good matchup for Bring to Light Shift, but I think if you have Primeval Titan in your deck, it's probably better. Yeah. I don't know. Dystopia. Why does this name sound familiar? I don't know. It's someone, I guess. Mishra's Bubble. What the hell? I guess it's Shadow? I don't know. Could be anything. Could even be a boat. Oh, Esper Mentor? Okay, that makes sense. If that's the case... Alright, still gonna play that tapped. I don't really want to reveal that I drew Valakut for the turn. Kind of nice that I get to use this bolt on like an actual thing. And yeah, I'm going to use it here. Yes, if they have a mentor, it sucks. But I think just getting the Jace that generates velocity off the board is good. Scour. Interesting. So they have Angor in their hand? Guess they have Angor? Does that deck play Angor? Yeah, I think killing the Jace on site is just good. Alright, there's no Anglers. Right. That's an okay draw. Right, now I'm okay reviewing it. Sucks. Unearth is a sweet card to have in Modern. Mostly because it's not broken. Which I like. Wow, getting torn apart, but this is similar to the Jun games where I basically can top deck my way out of it. Alright. So now I need to draw basically ramp spell. Does it? It seems like they're basically doing nothing, but... Bobble makes a lot of sense, I think. Oh, they have another Jace. Alright. Come on, White Source. White Source would be pretty good. Good enough. I'm gonna just path their Jace. Really don't want that Jace to flip. That was a good White Source, I agree. Don't know what's really going on here. Okay. Search Land would be quite good. Agree with you. Play some Forces main deck? Well, I can't really do anything about that. I'm going to just jam my thing when I can, right? We do, in fact, have 3 green sources, so any of those work. Force of Negation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they have some life gain spell. Right. I'm going to make this as big as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get a plains. Don't think it really matters. Alright. Here we go. I did successfully resolve Scapeshift that time. Sure, one pay too late. Thanks, Seeker. What do I want to do in this matchup? Probably want Huntmaster. I feel that's alright. Anger's fine, Verdict's fine. Cage is sick here? Okay. I'll believe you. What should I take out then? Baloth bad, Cage good. That makes sense. I'll take out Baloth. Should I take out Acid-Moss? Take out Acid-Moss, I think. Could take out... Should I take out my Snapcaster then? Probably should probably supposed to leave my Snapcaster. Think about... Okay, then what should I cut? That's like the real question here. Cutting our snap is fine. It kind of feels really good in the late game to have the snap, but I could see your point. Then I'm going to side out snap and potentially Ojutai's command. I also think this card is not the best, but I think we need our cyclers. I think I might just side out Ojutai command. What's up, JW Hollow? Someone donated for me to play it. This hand's a keep. Any hand with Sakura-Tribe Elder and 2 lands is basically a keep in this deck, in my opinion. By the way, shout out to fundraising for American Cancer Society. I think we're doing well. Haven't gotten any donations today, but maybe some kind people will help by the end of the night. You never know. Oh boy. Alright. Jace. Okay. I think main phasing is good because if you draw a discard spell, you do want to cast it that turn. Oh, that's pretty good too. Just gonna say go. If they don't jam anything, then like my Remand's actually pretty good. Because I'm okay to just sit here and play draw go, in my opinion. I think that slightly favors me. Only slightly, I think. I guess I should look at what's in actually Edgar's deck on the internet. Alright, I'm gonna remand the Inquisition. I'm gonna get Breeding Pool. That's pretty good. Don't really want to bounce their thing, but maybe I should. That's kind of annoying. Wow, long deck. I'm down for that. We'll work out the details on Discord, but I am definitely down for that. I'm not sure what exact details you need. In any case, what am I supposed to do here? If I bounce or snap, they have to Snapcaster Scour, which is not even that scary, so I think I am going to bounce or snap. Like, it's giving them a card, but I also need cards. Oh, okay. I guess that actually makes sense for them to do, because if they don't do that, their Force of Negation is dead. Cycle on Earth. Yeah, I was tanking a while because I don't think it was that easy of a play to make. That's not good. I think I'm just going to say go and see what happens. More like Mind Rot. Yeah, it was a Mind Rot. The difference is my opponent had to use 2 bad cards, or 2 good cards rather, not 2 bad cards. Right. Just going to take 2. get out of here. Land? Blue source? Alright, I guess that's not nothing. That's true, Lord Matry. It's so true. There's no black lands in this deck. This is 4 color, no black. You can Force of Negation this, or you won't. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to suspend search. I could Acid-Moss them. Okay, that's fine. It's actually fine, I think. Oh, we did board out Acid-Moss, right? Yeah, never mind. Not going to do that. See if they have another Force of Negation in their hand. I don't think they do, probably. Boom. You got my path. And we'll get... Do I need another plains or anything? Another plains or another forest? Probably forest, because if... Forest is good, because if I draw Sakura-Tribe Elder or search, yeah. This is exactly what I was thinking about. Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I did it. Alright. 1, 2. Alright, thank you for conceding, kind opponent. Alright, we're 2-1. That was like... I didn't think I'd be favored in that matchup, but that's weird. I guess I kind of got lucky. But also we saw the problem with just trying to out-discard my... or trying to discard us to nothing doesn't work. I don't know. So we're 2-1 currently. Deck feels surprisingly okay. I mean, we haven't played against a Hogaak deck yet, but... Yeah, we lost to Jun pretty bad, but I don't know. Maybe that happens. Yeah, their deck is basically just Snap, Chases, and Mentors, and just like 1,000 spells, right? Killmaster P. This name sounds familiar too. No, my opponent did not have crashing, whatever. A quick yes, I did. Oh, I think this is a Platinum Pro, actually. One of the unknown Platinum Pros. Alright, so they're on the GAC. Great. Then I need to... I think I'm supposed to leave up Remand this turn. There's very few. Yeah, it's Kellen Pastor, the secret plat. Yeah, must be a Platinum Pro because they're playing a real deck. Ain't that the truth, Seeker? Ain't that the truth? You know, I'm here with my Snowlands and Ice-Fang Coatl and Remand. Oh, man. Green color? Alright, sure. I'm down for that at some point, Seeker. I don't know when, but it certainly sounds like something that could happen. An upcoming weekend would actually be pretty good, Seeker, but we can figure that out at some other point. Let's see. What does my mana base do? Forest. Guess I'll get a mountain in case if I draw anger. Stream the dinner. Oh, punished. Alright, whatever. It's not actually that bad. I'm gonna say go. Attacking seems really loose when all I need is time to checkmate them. Yo, John Hollywood 23, thanks for the follow. Benvine and Hogaak. Well, Remand's actually pretty good versus Hogaak, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Maybe that's why Remand's in this deck. I don't know. Sure. Remand and Hogaak sounds hilarious. Sure does. Right. So they have enough to gack this turn if they want to. And they probably will, actually. Oh, maybe not. Oh, they can still gack if they want to. I see. Right. That one out. That one is too good. Alright, so I guess I just try to fade one turn. So I can Ojutai's command a Hogaak and then kill them with Scapeshift on my turn. Not ideal. I don't think we're dead because I can command the first Hogaak, but we'll see what happens. Might be dead though. So with Hogaak on the stack, I can counter their thing, bring back Steve, and sacrifice, which probably is a win. So I guess that's the plan. Does the Discord link not work anymore? No, it still works. Alright, cool. When am I supposed to cackle off the bridges is the real question. Whoa, let's... Oh. I'm supposed to wait? We can work it out. Guess I'm supposed to wait. Well, doesn't my opponent have a bunch of mills? They still have Vengevine, right? Alright. I'm gonna let it go. I'm not certain when I'm supposed to do it. Probably when there are more bridges in the graveyard. Not great. Probably sack Vengevine first. Oh, or not. Maybe I don't know anything. Main deck ley lines. I see. I don't have any main deck graveyard hate, so no. Two bridges. I think there's some point where I'm supposed to... I'm not sure when. Texas Frisbees, I don't think that actually works because they have Carrion Feeder and Vengevine. Fey Frog, is it lethal through a Sakura-Tribe Elder? Well, no, I mean, it doesn't even matter that it's Carrion Feeder. Just any any creature to sacrifice to altar that's not a token does the trick, right? Pop now. I feel like I'm still dead. Is there any way I can interrupt this? Not sure it actually matters, but we'll see what happens. Well, the difference is they can't cast Hogaak with my Sakura-Tribe activation on the stack. I'm gonna F6 now. That was gonna win, but Altar is really messed up. They're going me now. Wonder if they have enough to just mill me out. They might. Alright, so their last two bridges are in their bottom 8 cards. And it appears they just have 4 main deck ley lines, which is kind of sick if you think about it. appears I am dead, though. I think 3 more Hogaak casts is plenty. That's my suspicion about this game. Was I going to turn 4 them, or was I in the play? No, I was going to turn 5 them. Unfortunately, turn 5 is really slow for Modern. I think we're dead, but I'll see what they actually do. 8, 16, 16, 32. Right, so I'm not technically dead, just mostly dead. I might have enough mountains to go off. It depends. There's 1 Valakut gone. The moment they mill another Valakut, I'm going to concede, though. How would I mill them out? Oh, they have lethal now? Okay, never mind. I did the math wrong, I guess. Whatever. That kind of sucked, but that shows the problem with playing a deck like this. These look good. No, they're milling me out. They milled out my entire thing. So, I don't know. Vert is good. Ult's okay. What am I allowed to side out? Probably this can go out. Maybe Remand sucks. Inside a Remand, I think. The Remand is good versus Alter. Alright. I have a new plan. I'm going to leave in all my counter magic except for Veto. Veto's hard to cast, but I'm going to have all the blue ones in for Alter. And have sweepers plus Rest in Peace plus Cage plus counters and hope it's good enough. Well, that is not good enough. I guess I'm supposed to go to 5, right? Like, this hand is really horrible versus them. Alright. I think I can do better. Yeah, that is the lesson, actually, JW Halla. That's the real problem. Or that is a problem, I guess. Is the way to put it. Okay. Well, that's good. I'll just play that now. Wasn't ban Alter. I don't know, if you took away Bridge from below from that deck, I think the deck also doesn't function, to be quite frank. Right. I also believe the Bridge should be banned. Not going to sacrifice it yet because I do want to draw lands. All right. So you're just describing Bridgevine, Lord Matri? I will block. I think they're very likely to ban something from it, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Damn, they had a bridge sandbagged. Sucks. This ended up poorly for me. Jeez, what a deck. I have to main phase this to hit a land drop, I think. We drew collateral, we're fine. I'm not sure that's how that works, but okay. Oh man. So 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so I go to 1. Problem is, if I bring delete for... Wait, do I have anger in my deck? I do, I think, right? Guess I'll see if I do. Okay, nice. I feel safer now, for obvious reasons. Okay. This was my 5-card hand, right? I'm not dead to Bloodghast. It's ridiculous. Yes, Doiji, I'm dead to all those cards that are not in their deck. I don't think you are, because that doesn't sound very good. Guess I can say go. Alright, I guess I have to respond to that one. Fuck! Oh my god! Told you! This is embarrassing. That's just insane. 1 bit per ace creature. That was just... I can't believe people want to play decks like these when the Gak is around. I didn't side out Scapeshift's Jethro, so I did also not side out Bring to Light, but I had to use one to get Anger. But that's just insane. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I tried really hard. Dilly, you saw how hard I tried that game? First game I do not believe was winnable, but that's okay. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. I guess this is a keep.
Jarvis, you. Does whatever a Jarvis do.
Nice, sorry, nice. I think this is actually a keep. It's close. I think the Remand makes it a keep for me, a Wampa, but I can understand your concern. Human. Alright. Well, I guess this Remand's not going to be good anymore. I mean, I think it was just a keep, but obviously the Cavern made my Remand look really bad, which is why I'm tapping out. What's up, Eddie? Hope you're doing well, friend. Human again. Alright. Looks like a free boot to me. I agree. Oh wait, thanks for everyone hanging out. Thanks for the donations tonight. I guess only Ari donated, but everyone else subbed. The subs are also going to American Cancer Society, so thank you everyone. There goes Bring to Light, sure. I kind of want to draw lands. Alright. So I think the plan is to just cast Search for Tomorrow Now. And get a Plains or a Mountain? Probably Plains. So the card I'm thinking about right now that if I draw would be good. Yo, Matt, did you actually sub? It didn't show up, but it looks like you have the star. So thank you. Hope you did well with the GP. I didn't actually see how you did at the end. Mantis Rider, probably. So one thing I can do is Bring to Light for Wrath of God, or Supreme Verdict, or Anger of the Gods, rather. X4, that's like reasonable, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second plains is correct, I think. No, I actually should have gotten the second forest, I think, but the question is now, do I just Ojutai's command back that and path that end step? Probably. Command's really, really, really nice in this deck, the way it's built, with Elders and Ice-Fang Coatls, but I think the deck is maybe not the best for those degenerate decks, as you could see. Felt like we had a shot, especially in the second game, but I eventually died to their creatures, which is sort of sad. Anyways, I think they're going to just... Yeah, this makes sense to me. Alright, so this is 7 damage. If I go to 17, that puts me to 10. I guess I'll do this first and see what I draw. Alright, so I drew a land, so I can 18 ball them, but 18 is not... Alright, so... no, there isn't. This is the last one. So, I think I just take the 7, go to 7, untap, bring to light for a sweeper, and then leave up Path to Exile. That looks pretty good to me. I think that doesn't change anything, really. So I guess I get Verdict because I'd rather draw Anger naturally. And say go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So note there are 10 mountains in the deck total. If I draw another land, I can 36 them. Alright, well I guess I can't path that one, but that's okay. Hypothetically, if they name Scapeshift, which I don't really expect them to, well, I guess they did, but I'm actually going to just play... Let's see, wait, hold on. Path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could just path plus bring to light for shift, except I won't have enough mana to play the thing, right? Because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be 1 short. Right. So I guess I could just main phase this and see what I draw, which actually seems correct. So I'll main phase this, see what I draw. Actually, this is not great. The reason this is not great is if they have a second meddling mage, then I kind of get fucked. So actually should have waited for them to attack, I think. Yeah, exactly. I should have waited. Also that, yeah. Right. Well, now I can path safely. Right, so I take 2, go to 5, then I fetch, go to 4. They die on my turn, I think. shit! Did I really tap like that? Oh my god! What the hell is wrong with me? Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Let's not panic. Time to get Anger of the Gods instead of winning the game. That was really bad, though. Wait. Okay, there we go. Can't believe I did that. That was horrendous. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, they drew an Aether Vial. Alright. Things that are good. I still have Coatl. Alright. Fortunately, now if I draw Scapeshift, I am kind of screwed. I guess they can't attack with that mage, but one thing I can do is cycle my remands on my own Coatl, so I think that's probably going to happen this turn. But I certainly threw this one real hard by not being careful about how I tapped. But I can remand my own Coatl a few times, so that's like not irrelevant. Jesus. Don't really foresee these I guess it's fine. That doesn't really do anything. It's scary. Right. Alright, time to remand my Coatl twice. Yeah, I could have remanded the vial, and maybe I actually was supposed to. Yeah, I should have thought about that more. Hilarious. I tapped really poorly again, but I guess it's okay to untap now. Alright, let's do some math. 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 for Snapcaster. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not enough. Alright. I think I'm okay, though. And we still have the backdoor of Bolt, Snap, Bolt. But my plan currently is to bolt the mage naming Scapeshift. Then Snapcaster on whatchamacallit next turn. This is weird. Probably did not deserve this one based on how I played. Alright. So I guess I have to untap. If they freebooter me, what happens? Well, let's be careful how I tap this time. That's 4 different colors. Alright. Just much more careful how I tap this time. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Right. I'm not gonna claim that was deserved because I think I played as poorly as possible. My deck bailed me out. Alright. Played really poorly. You paid 2 life? That seems less than ideal when I'm at that life total. Oops, don't want that. I think those are good. Remand is awful. And Timely is okay. I will not claim that. I think my play was just horrendous. But I guess the deck was good enough that it can overcome slight stupidity or major stupidity, depending on how you want to put it. The sand's actually pretty good versus humans. So double white, double red are really, really, really important, I think. Alright. I assume I have a Temple Garden. If I don't, this is like really not good for me. Alright, I'm gonna respond and kill their idiot and give them land, but that's okay. I think the problem if I wait, the earliest I can cast that is like turn 3. That's just not good. Could get Plains and play Elder. So I'm missing double green currently, but that's okay. I can just fetch a forest with this. Like top deck Anger of the Gods, this is not great, but that's okay. They could take Path. Decided in Huntmaster, right? Yeah. Oh boy. Alright. Let's think very carefully. I will fetch Forest and play Baloth, probably. But we'll see if something else happens. Meddling Mage might happen. That would be reasonable. Alright. They might Mage Baloth. For what it's worth, if they Mage Baloth, I don't even really want to block this turn. Yo, Grixis Mage MTG, thank you for the follow. Oh boy. They did Mage Baloth. Alright. So I think if I block later, I can get more life out of this Elder, so I'm not supposed to block yet. Another Elder. Play this tapped land, say go. So now, kind of hoping I draw... I guess I can fetch from Mountain after I block and hope to draw Anger of the Gods. Note, drawing Bring to Light doesn't actually work as a sweeper here, because I would basically need 6 mana to sweep off of a Bring to Light. So that's slightly awkward, but it's an acceptable... I would actually need 7, sorry. 6 is not even good enough. I would need 7 because of the Thalia. Reflector Mage? Alright. It's not, like, terribly effective. I'll just sacrifice what they're targeting. Fountain it is. And now I think it's time to block and get a forest. So I'm at 11. Is a Thali's Lieutenant lethal? Alright. Hope they don't die. Thali's Lieutenant looking awfully lethal. If they have just Mantis Rider, I can actually use Scapeshift to sweep their board, which might actually be good. 7 plus 4 is 11. Alright, good beats. Alright, on to game 3. Don't think I want to change anything. I mean, I guess this could technically be okay, but seems also not that good. I think I'm just gonna not bother with it. This hand's pretty good. If I get maged for Search for Tomorrow on turn 2, it would suck. But whatever. I'm not going to mulligan this hand. Like, I don't think you're allowed to once you've signed up to play Scapeshift. These hands are not mulliganable. Or rather, Bant splash red Scapeshift. I think I just... And if I play, if I suspend another one, they're actually very likely to mage it. So I'm just not going to suspend the other one. Like, they actually should mage it, I think, regardless, but I don't actually want to incentivize them to do so more. Oh my god. Dude, this sucks. It's so brittle. Really hate to see that. Alright. That was so brutal. Like... Wow, I can't even block? Alright, whatever. Alright. Alright. Not good. Not good, friends. Not good. Alright. I think this is the better one to play because if I get to flip it... Yeah, that was just like... I think that might have been game winning for them. Because the difference between a 4-drop on turn 3 and a 4-drop on turn 4 is light... Like light and... Night and day, rather, not light and day. Or light of day. Probably, if I lost, it was maybe because of that. It's not great either. This is so frustrating. Basically dead to anything now. Even like a Thali's Lieutenant I think is good enough. And they don't have lands because they didn't play a land last turn, most likely. I guess they could just be sandbagging them to try to buff, but it seems unlikely. If you attack with Mantis Mage or Mantis Reflector, I can block 1, take 5, go to 8. If they attack with everything, I would take 9, but my search for tomorrow would be unlocked. Alright, so I actually am going to block here because I think drawing Path to Exile is one of my outs. Because I can path... Oh, I can't path Snap Path. I'm kind of screwed. I was just like dead. Did not play very well this match though. But also like that was mildly frustrating. So if I shock here, if I play Huntmaster, I go to 6. I can block 3 things. So I block 1, 2, 3. Then I take 7 and die. Where did it go wrong, y'all? Where did it go wrong? Probably went wrong when I didn't register Hogaak in this league. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm dead. Well, I wanted to make the people who donated happy, Lord Matry. I owed it to them, but certainly lost pretty bad. I think the deck is close to being great, but it's not actually great. In any case, I'm going to... Let's see, what time is it? Alright, I'll take some questions for about 10 minutes, then I think I'm going to log off, but I need to return some cards. Shout out to everyone who hung out. I'm not going to gack tonight, but I will be gacking at some point, probably. I might gack tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Or I might play Legacy tomorrow. I haven't decided. One of the two, I think, are happening. I guess I'll Legacy tomorrow. Does anyone have any sick Legacy decks? Ren and 6 looks great for what it's worth, so maybe I'll play Ren and 6 deck tomorrow. Not sure what else I'll put in the deck, but card seems pretty good. Alright. Legacy's looking pretty great lately. That's sweet. Alright. I've decided, actually tired now, but I'm going to send y'all to Honorog, who's playing Miracles, of course. But I'll be back tomorrow to play some Legacy, I think.